Chinese President Xi Jinping is facing a huge dilemma, with anti-COVID-0 protests flaring up across the country. He's left with few good options. A rapid exit from COVID-0 could field a surge in death or a crackdown on the protests. Heavy police presence has since kept protesters away. The question is, how will Xi's government respond? It's been almost 3 years of strict COVID rules, lockdowns, and endless rounds of testing that have kept China largely isolated from the rest of the world. Xi has staked his personal reputation on its success, keeping death to a minimum compared to the West. But now some residents in China have had enough and have taken to the streets to call for change. The widespread protests, in these numbers and coordinated like this, is extremely rare.
I would say that in general, the Communist Party underestimate anger at a grassroots level. It's value related. Some people want Communist Party to be changed, and also even more than that. So I would say that it's very, very much different from the past. To some extent, it's quite similar to 1989 incident.
The immediate catalyst was a deadly fire in a high-rise building in Xinjiang. Speculation swirled that COVID rules blocked aid and firefighting efforts. Many of the protesters are young people in their 20s and 30s and female. The protests are more than just about COVID. They reflect years of pent-up frustration at the social and economic toll of Xi's COVID-0 policy.
The zero COVID strategy is his signature public policy. It's impossible to change. But in the meantime, the anger is very strong. I would think some sort of softened approach may be adopted by some local government, but I'm not quite sure because you could see that the People's Daily published many articles insisting that zero COVID strategy should be embraced in China.
He's the one who has insisted on the zero tolerance approach to controlling COVID. He's not nearly as secure as his beaming countenance to the world at big meetings would lead you to believe. He has to worry about rivals who would look for a so-called mistake that he makes in order to pull him down from power.
Vaccination rates in China still lag those in other countries, and the exclusive use of less effective domestically produced shots makes its elderly population vulnerable.
Number one is to boost the vaccination rate among older people. Number two is to expand their health care facilities.
China announced moves to focus on elderly vaccinations.
We must correct the wrongful practices of arbitrary imposition of restrictions and provide services to people to meet their needs. We also advocate rapid and active vaccination, particularly the elder population, so as to protect yourself and your family.
For now, censors are working at full speed to control internet comms to make it harder for protesters to organize.